up everyone, welcome in the next video. Right now I'm on my way to a campsite deep in the Sierra Mountains, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get there because it's been snowing for the past 2 days in the mountains and it's supposed to snow tonight. So we'll see how are the road condition, if it's even possible to get there. If not, we're gonna try to find a different camp spot and cook a delicious meal. And first of all, I would really like to thank you everyone who decided to stay with me after the last video. I'm so surprised that the video performed so well. I was not expecting it at all. So thank you again everyone who subscribed to my channel. And just to let you know, there's gonna be more videos coming up. There's gonna be more adventures and more beautiful campsites. So stick with me and enjoy the video. So far the road conditions are pretty good. Everything's melted on the road. They dumped a bunch of salt on it, so it's not bad. But unfortunately, the temperature is going to drop at night and everything on the road is going to start freezing. And if it's going to start snowing on the frozen road, it's going to be really slippery over here. I just passed the chain control station. They were not checking chains right now, so I'm assuming the whole road is clear and it's possible to get through the mountains. But I'm curious if I'm going to be able to get to my camp spot because I have to leave the highway and get into a gravel road and to get to the campsite. But we'll see how it's going to be when we get there. The road that I was trying to get to is a little bit behind that tree over there. Unfortunately, it's totally snowed in. They didn't even plow the entrance. It's impossible to get inside right now. And the road goes all the way down to this lake over here and goes around and goes on the other side of the lake. And it's a beautiful spot. As you can see, it's snowing right now. Don't worry, we're gonna find a beautiful spot and we're gonna cook our meal because I have a really cool idea for a meal for tonight. So let's try to find something else. So unfortunately my plan didn't work out. Nothing new. Things sometimes don't work out how we would like them to, and the most important thing is just to have fun with what you're doing. And I was driving for a few hours around the mountains looking for a place to sleep, and unfortunately all the roads were closed for the season, snowed in, or going through private properties, so I wasn't able to pull over anywhere and spend the night over there. But on the way out from the mountains I saw a little road going into the forest closed. I turned into it, and there was a tiny little parking area. There was like 3 other camper vans parked over there. I was like, perfect spot for the night, perfect place to cook my dinner. But as soon as I started unfolding my awning, the police officer showed up and told everyone just to leave because they're closing the whole mountain pass, and they need to get rid of everyone that was over there before they're gonna close the road on both sides, because it's supposed to snow really hard over there, probably around 40 to 50 inches overnight. So I had to come up with a new plan. I came in a little bit deeper into California, still really close to the Sierra Mountains, but I'm gonna show you where I am and cook my dinner probably tomorrow, because it's really late. I spent a few hours driving over there, then it took me almost 2 hours to get to the spot where I'm at right now. So I'm just gonna chill a little bit, watch something probably on YouTube, and go to sleep, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Another beautiful winter day. I don't know if you're able to hear it, but the wind is ripping outside. It's so strong that it's shaking the van side to side because it's blowing from that side. It's been like that all night, and it has been raining and snowing on and off, mostly raining, but the wind never stopped. It's crazy. I think I'm gonna have to change my spot before I'm gonna start doing anything, because being outside right now, it's not gonna be pleasant at all. But before we're gonna leave, I'll show you where I camp. I really wanted to make some lobster rolls yesterday, but unfortunately you saw what happened. The weather, the road conditions, it was impossible to get to a spot where I was trying to get to. And then when I got here, it was way too late, and I was kind of lazy, didn't want to cook. But right now you can see what's happening outside. The wind is just brutal. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to cook outside, and I don't really want to cook lobster inside of my van because getting rid of those smells sometimes is annoying. So on this side there's nothing special. There's a hill, you can park on it or you can park behind it. There's a road going uphill. There's a few other campsites over there. I picked this one because it has the most beautiful view. Look at it. Just don't mind the wind. The view is just gorgeous. You have a beautiful panorama of the mountains. But the downside of this campsite is the wind. No matter what, it's a big open space. It's gonna be windy over here. It's a beautiful view, and I come here quite often if I end up not finding anything cool in the area where I usually hang out, because over here you got hot springs, so you can hang out, you know, in a hot spring. You can camp here. It's a nice accessible area. You don't necessarily need a 4x4 van to get here, but today the weather is not pleasant at all. You know what, guys, I feel like today's video, it's a bunch of things that didn't work out. I was trying to get to some hot springs here high in the mountains, and I never been there before. I heard that the road is really rough and it can get very difficult, but I thought I'll try. We'll see how it goes. And I got to a point which was far beyond the level of comfort that I have driving on like off-road trails. I was driving in really deep snow, like axles deep. The road was kind of tilted to the side, and I felt the back of my van that started sliding towards the edge of the road, pretty much going downhill. I freaked out, I got scared. Eventually I got out from that situation thanks to the 4x4, but that was way beyond the level of comfort I have when I'm driving on off-road trails. So I figured it out, I'll stay right here. The view is still beautiful. I'm kind of hidden from the wind behind my van because the wind is terrible right now, and you can see a snowstorm coming in behind me. So I figured it out, I'll set camp here for now, cook a meal, watch this beautiful view, watch the snowstorm coming in, and see how the day goes. Like I said before, I'm gonna make lobster rolls. There's 3 lobster tails right here, and I'm gonna make kind of a different sauce because I'm gonna make it from green onions, dill, cucumber, onion, and instead of mayo, I'm gonna use Greek yogurt, which is defrosting over there right now. I don't know why it froze in my fridge, but it's gonna be a little bit of a healthier version of the sauce, and we'll see how that works out. So the lobster is almost done. Needs probably like a minute or so, and the sauce is also done. It looks like this: green onions, dill, cucumber, Greek yogurt, black pepper, and salt. Delicious. Try it. Seriously, it's a good alternative if you don't want to use mayo. Lobster ready, sauce ready, and now I just have to do the bread. I'm gonna toast it on the pan with all the spices from the lobster, and it's gonna be done. And as you can see, the snow blizzard is slowly rolling in over here. Beautiful view from this campsite. Years ago you could be able to go over there and park on that little hill, but now they blocked it off for some reason. I don't know why, but it's still really nice over here. And the spot where I slept is on the other side in those mountains over there. The snowstorm is slowly getting closer and closer. The view is beautiful, and the lobster rolls are ready. They look delicious. If you never tried to do them at home, I highly recommend. They're super good, especially if you do the sauce with Greek yogurt instead of mayo. You know what? It's time to try those lobster rolls. Oh. Yup, they're delicious. Mmm. Okay guys, I think that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Also, please visit my Instagram for more content from my day-to-day adventures. I got some stuff to do on my laptop right now, so I'm just gonna stay in this beautiful campsite, chill in my van, work on my laptop, and I'll see you guys in the next video.